I'm teaching a course this week on interpersonal communications and wanted to share something from the lesson. There is a big lock that creates a barrier for effective communication at work, and that is defensiveness, our own and other people's. And there are two keys that we can work on to help us unlock that door of effective communication. The first and the most important, and probably the hardest to be intentional about, is trust. How are we building trust? I highly, highly recommend the book, The Thin Book of Trust by Charles Feltman. It reads as a primer for building trust in the workplace, and it, I think, does a really helpful thing in breaking down trust into four distinctions. And those four distinctions within the workplace are easier to talk about than trust. If you haven't noticed, trust is both squishy and really triggering. So squishy in that it's hard to define and everyone means something a little bit different when they're talking about it, and triggering because as soon as you talk about trust, especially in the workplace, well, honestly, anywhere, people's defenses go straight up. And so you need to be able to build trust, and you need to be able to talk about building trust in a way that doesn't trigger people's defenses, because again, that's the lock on the door for communication. The second key is motivation. Do you understand what motivates the people you're working with, the people you're communicating with? And are you speaking in a language that allows them to hear you, that motivates them to want to follow? Gallup Strengths can be an effective tool in helping you really understand the motivations of the people you're working with, to understand your own motivations so that you can advocate for your needs. And languages of appreciation in the workplace is also really helpful. If you're interested in learning more about languages of appreciation, I have a quick little tool, or you can go online and find the author's tool as well. So feel free to message me if you'd like that languages of appreciation tool. The path to growing both trust, to growing those keys to allow you to unlock that door for communication, the path is really a growth mindset. Are you open to learning? Are you open to growing? Are you open to looking at what you can do to make communication more effective in the workplace?